Hey guys, welcome to a new video of Bitcoin Edge. Today we'll take another look at the charts. And we start with the weekly chart since it's almost the end of the weekly candle for Bitcoin. So here we are. We are in a really big ascending triangle. And if you ask me, of course, it is really bullish. If we start grinding up against resistance, we will eventually break it. That's how resistances work. The more we test it, the weaker it gets. And we will go up very high. This is the start of the big bull run. Many people will tell you this is a level too short. Well, I can tell you this isn't. If the bull run starts in Bitcoin, lines like these break, it's not a time to be short. That's all I can say. We saw that in the history as well. We saw this line break and we saw this massive pump over here. This was 2019 spring. I remember it like the day of yesterday. It was the 2nd of April. It was the end of the quarterly. It was the end of the monthly. It was the end of the weekly. And we all expected something to happen on the 1st of April. It took a day longer. Everybody and their mama was short over here. And we went up in one night over 20%. And that's how bull runs happen. This one was way longer. Big trend line break here as well. And you can see what happened. We grind it up all the way. And the same will happen if we break this resistance of 20k over here. That's the long story. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go to the hourly for Bitcoin. Let's check our funding and premium indicator. It's looking very good at the moment. Not really one-sided. It's kind of neutral, longs and shorts. That's how I look at it. Longs and shorts. If people are overly long, the probability of a hard wick to the downside is very high, just like we had over here. Look, the funding was high over here, and you know that people are over leveraged long over there. So a small dump can turn into a big dump really quickly. Also, of course, this trend line broke. But yeah, like a small dump can turn into a big dump when shorts and I mean longs cascade out of their long position, either liquidated or stopped out, and that's how you get a really big wick to the downside or a big dump. Right now we are grinding back up. Funding came down really nicely, and that means we can go back up again. Predicted fundings on Bybit and Bitmex, where I usually look at for directional traders to be at. That's where I look at Bybit and Bitmex. It used to always be Bitmex, but Bitmex lost a lot of customers during the March dump, and yeah, lately since legal problems. So that's about it. Bitcoin right now, there is something scary for me in it, in the chart. Fundings look very good, but this is scaring me in the chart. You can see a channel over here. It's kind of the same on Ethereum as well. I posted that earlier on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I posted it over here about 2 hours ago. So yeah, that is scaring me a little bit, but fuel-wise, it is looking very good. By the way, the highest weekly close ever is at exactly 19k. We're not gonna make it. Weekly candle is looking a little bit like a reversal. This is a doji. Google, if you don't know what a doji is, Google on a doji. I would say we are at exact resistance over here. VPVR is telling me that, and I see some lows over here. So we are at exact resistance, if you ask me. Also, this one is lining up perfectly. A lot of people will tell you this is an exact thing, you know. I am an engineer, but it's mostly emotional. Everybody trades emotional. I mean, right now, what do I see? We can make a little bull flag over here, is what I see. Weekly is not pretty, but I think we make a mu out of this. This will move back up. Line wise, I do not see a lot. I can see some resistances over here. and over here. And a double top over there. For now, I see this line over here. A break of this one can send us down a little bit. And we can test some supports over here. And over here, of course. For me, I think it will go something like this. Everybody and their mama shorts it over here. We bounce back up, fuel it higher, and go like that. That is what I'm expecting. A lot of people would short the breakout out of this trend line, and then we have a lot of fuel to the upside and we will go up. That is what I'm expecting. Ethereum weekly candle is looking like a reversal as well, but I'm still bullish. Fundings look very good still. Daily looking very good as well. We just came back for a perfect retest for Ethereum, if you ask me. Let's draw some lines. We're gonna do a high time frame analysis over here. Popped above this one over here. Next one for me would be this one. This top over here and this top. Target for me is still $800. And daily is just looking very good. If we make new highs, it is gonna be very sweet. Shorter time frame, this one is just about we made a higher high over here, we broke this one over here, we did a perfect retest, and we can expect the same for this little one over here. Touch it over here as well. Did a couple of retests already, probably make a little flag. And this scary line over here could be the same, little dump to shake everybody out and do something like this. Really bullish it would be if we broke this one, which I also shared on my Twitter page. I mean, there's not much happening, no really extreme patterns for me at the moment. I am very bullish, but we're clearly in a bull market. Fundings aren't showing anything extreme to the one side. It's all really neutral, also for Ethereum. So nothing crazy is gonna happen. Like I said, usually look at Bybit and Bitmex. If you guys have any more questions about the funding, please let me know in the comments. I will take a deeper dive into it, why I look at it like that. It's mostly about fuel to the upside, fuel to the downside. If everybody's short, we will go up. If everybody's long, we will go down. Shake the majority out of their positions. Ethereum BTC looking very good. Weekly not that bad either. Broke this line, of course. Did a really nice retest over here on this one, as we can see, and this one over here. If you guys have other ideas or see other lines, please let me know on Twitter. I always like to hear it. I'm very curious about it all the time. I mean, this is a really good line as well, and basically is a channel. We broke it out to the upside. Weekly is not looking that good, but this is the lower time frame. Also an ascending triangle like this. Top line horizontal. I would place it over here. We see a low in it over here, top in it over here, top in it over here, and this will very likely break up pretty fast. This will be an extreme wick to the upside. Just make sure you be positioned right for that. Ethereum BTC looking very good as well, better than Ethereum and Bitcoin itself. You can trade it on Bitmex, for example. If you trade it on Bitmex, make sure you use one of the sign up links. They're in the video description as well. You get extra discounts and trading fees. And that's about it for today. Like I said, I see this happening. It is a bit of a rising wedge also on Ethereum. That would be bearish usually, but for me it is looking good. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. See you guys again tomorrow and make sure to subscribe.